Hello all, welcome to Global Finex. Myself Prem Kasi, Chartered Accountant and Company Secretary, a blockchain and fintech enthusiast. In this particular video, I would like to introduce to you all a new utility or a product which is designed by Global Finex, the so-called Moratorium Loan Calculator. This is an initiative to help the loan holders and SMEs to take an informed decision on whether to opt moratorium or not. Well, let me explain you what is so unique in our tool. You might have seen lot of moratorium calculators that are presented in the respective bank websites, but that gives you only two aspects. What is the extra interest cost that you are bearing, and what is the total cash outflows as a result of opting various alternatives, say 1 month moratorium, 2 month moratorium or 3 month moratorium. But our tool, apart from these two, will give you the following. What is the increase in EMI amount if you wish to finish the loan as per original loan tenure? What is the extended loan tenure if you wish to choose your EMI constant? What is the effect of cash flows as a result of change in interest rates? You will get a revised full repayment schedule as per the choice of option that you choose. And we wish to show the cash flows with respect to a combination of all such above alternatives. And the best thing is you will get everything under single dashboard. So this is the area where a user needs to input the details, and this is the area where he can view the output. So the first thing is, it is asking me what is a loan outstanding before exercising moratorium. So currently we are in 1st June 2020 and we have 3 months to opt the moratorium period, the extended moratorium period, right? So that is from 1st June to 31st August 2020. So now let me enter the loan outstanding as on 1st June 2020, that is 10 lakh in my example. The rate of interest is say 10%, and revised rate that I'll come back to you at a later point of time. The remaining number of EMIs are say 50 EMIs are pending, or even I would say 50 EMIs is fine. And now I need to enter the EMI amount. So in this tool we have already calculated the EMI considering these three variables. So you can enter that or you can even enter what is the EMI that you are going to pay. That can be a customized EMI amount. And now it is asking me what is a moratorium period that you want to opt. So as a fair point, I will take 3 months EMI. So up to August I want the moratorium period. So I'll put 3 here. Now let us analyze the results. So the first column, it is like no moratorium opted. So it is telling me what is the total loan, that total cash flows that you are going to pay as a result of opting 3 months moratorium with these factors. So that comes to 12 lakhs 26,000 against your loan of 10 lakhs. You are paying 12 lakhs 26,000 after 50 months of paying the EMIs. So the EMI amount is 24,537. Now let us see the other alternatives which we have given. The first one is loan tenure changed, which means that you are opting the moratorium and still wish to pay the same amount of EMI that you are paying now. So in that case, what will happen? Your cash flow will be increasing and your loan tenure will also increase, right? You are taking a relaxation now, which means that your loan tenure will increase subsequently. So this tells me that your revised EMI period is 52 months and you are going to incur a additional cash flow of 38,608, which is difference between 12.65 and 12.26. So if you are opting 3 months, you are going to incur 38,000 extra cash flow and your loan tenure is increased by 2 months. So let me tell you, if you want to opt only 2 months, just come here and customize this. So if your moratorium is only 2 months, you are incurring only 25,563 and your loan tenure is increasing by 1 month. So like that, let me put it 3. Yes, so that is what about the first alternative. Second alternative is that you want to opt moratorium, but you are very flexible in increasing your EMI amount so that you can end up paying the loan amount within 50 months. So getting my point? Here you are not going to change the loan tenure, whereas you are able to increase your EMI to compensate that. So that alternative, say for example, you want to repay your entire loan within 50 months, though you are opting 3 months moratorium, your EMI should be 25,155, which is 618 rupees more than the EMI which you are currently paying. So in this particular alternative, you are just spending 30,000 as a additional cash flow. right? So that is the difference between option 1 and option 2. Now let me introduce you to the subsequent two columns that comes when there is a change in interest rate. That can be plus or minus. Considering the COVID, we have a reduced interest rates. Say for example, from 1st June they are charging me only 9.25%, which is reduced rate. So in that alternative, I want to see the cash flows. What if I want to take the benefit of reduced rate and also want to take the benefit of moratorium? So in that case, this is the cash flows. So you are going to incur 12,39,000 as compared to initial alternative of 12.26. This reduction is only due to reduced interest rate. So these two options we are recomputing with or reduced rate of interest. So for each alternative, you can see the additional cash flow that you are going to incur when compared with original loan repayment schedule. And you can see the symbols here, this indicating that what is the excess cash flow that you are going to incur as a result of opting moratorium. You can see if I change this to, say for example, just 2 months I want to opt moratorium, you can see the additional cash flow that you are going to incur, right? You can play with these variables and based on that you can take a better informed decision. Now you might ask me, I want to see the loan repayment schedule. Yes, we have created or provided that information too. So whenever you require, you can click on any repayment schedule. See for example, I was much comfortable with this option. Say for example, option this one, I'm very comfortable. So you can click there and you can navigate to the revised repayment schedule. So from this you can classify your current liabilities and non-current liabilities or whatsoever that you can do from this particular revised loan repayment schedules. You can simply navigate and change the tenure here so that all the values will be changing, and you can select the best alternative depending on the cash flow efficiency. And now, as I told you, this tool will be available free of cost, whether you may be any loan holder, that can be a personal loan or a housing loan or whatsoever, and also you can be an SME. You can opt the benefit of this particular tool free of cost. We'll be making it available at our website or even our CA Club India, where we'll be posting it soon. So from there you can download the same. And if you have any feedback or any further customization to suggest us, just reach us. We'll consider that and create a subsequent version by incorporating that particular customization. Thank you guys. If you like this video, do like, comment and subscribe to our channel. I would like to thank the entire GFX team in designing this particular utility file. Thank you guys. Stay updated, stay chartered.